There's someone really special I want you to meet. Are you kidding me? Do you know how cute you are?
You bored? He's a little bit bored. Oh, walkies? Do you wanna go for walkies? Yeah? Go, go, go!
Hello?
Is this thing on?
Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to another puppy video. We are so excited to say that this little one is one. We got him a year ago. It was actually Mochi.
See you later.
When was it we got him? The end of March?
Yeah, end of February, start of March.
Yeah, it was end of February.
2021.
So it has been a year. Let us know in the comments if you have followed my channel for that long. If you guys remember the puppy vlog of when we brought him home is still my favorite video.
Obviously it's one thing having it all on YouTube for your audience, but it's also just a diary.
It's been such a whirlwind being puppy parents, and I thought it would be a really nice video just to sit down and chat about our first year being puppy parents. Obviously I asked you guys on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram if you don't, so you can take part in these kind of things. I asked you to ask us questions, anything puppy related. Let's start with a nice one. Where did the name Mochi come from?
It was mainly your idea, really.
Yes, it was me.
From your favourite dessert, but also I'm sure quite a few of you lot know that we got together in Japan. Went on holiday together in Japan.
I don't know how many of you do know that, and so Japan is special for us.
And it's desserts.
And Mochi, I think, is just a really cute name. And I think we're technically pronouncing it wrong. I think it's meant to be Mochi. But
Mochi.
That just sounds, it's so loud, sorry. That just sounds a bit pretentious to me.
What? Mochi.
Mochi. So we go Mochi. Someone asked what to know before getting a miniature dachshund.
They're great. They're loyal. They're so friendly.
Yeah. They're hilarious.
So got massive personalities.
Even though they're so tiny.
Cheer us up every single day. But I didn't realise how barky and yappy dachshunds can be.
Yeah.
And I think if you had said to me before I realised how amazing dachshunds were, right, that they can be quite yappy, I would always be like, do we want a yappy dog?
But now knowing what it's like to have a dachshund, would you have...
Yeah, the pros...
Would you have changed it?
No, never. Never.
No,
the pros outweigh the cons, of course. And he's been great to train as well. Very intelligent,
Yeah, they're smart. They are smart. I think people underestimate that. Our doggy's not the best with strangers at all. Somebody asked, what do you feed Mochi and what treats do you give him? So this ties in so nicely to the sponsor of this video, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Butternut are very kindly working with me on this video. We have been using Butternut since before this partnership. I literally just found them on social media, and what drew me in as a puppy parent, just the simplicity of their service and how bloody convenient it is.
Well, also the quality.
The quality of it, fresh diet, is something I always knew I wanted to do, and that's how we found Butternut.
Yeah, I think variety is the most important thing, and I think that's why Butternut is so good.
Butternut is an amazing service that delivers freshly cooked dog food to your door. They believe the motto, good enough for your dog,
is not good enough. And so they use human quality meat and veg so that your doggy is getting all the vitamins and minerals they need. The food smells so good. It's literally good enough for humans to eat. Every box delivered, they gift a meal to a dog in need. Can't stress how much of a game changer this has been for Mochi. He was such a fussy pup and he's been on butternut for the past 3 months now and he loves it. Beef has been his favorite recently, but I love how there's variety. They come frozen and so you just simply defrost them in the fridge. We get a month's supply at a time, so there's no need to worry about running out. I would absolutely recommend this to anybody who has a fussy pup or anyone who just wants to give their fur baby the best diet. There's no nasties for doggies like wheat, grain, corn, etc. Mochi loves their treats as well, and you can easily manage your subscription in the app. The boxes come with a cute bandana. He looks like a very handsome doggy in his. I love it so much. They've given me an exclusive discount for you guys, so you can get 50% off your first box and your second box using my link. I am so obsessed and I'm so excited to be working with them. Okay, let's see. 1 week dachshund parent here. When does the potty training get easier? Completely feel your pain. I think it was about like a month in, so when Mochi was 12 weeks when we started seeing actual progress and he was really starting to get it. Like outside is your toilet, indoors is a no-no. But I promise you, like they're, like we've already touched on, they're smarter than you think. Just be patient with it and be consistent with it.
Specifically for dachshunds, he was smart enough to go to the back door and kind of go.
We didn't train that,
when
like he just got it.
Yeah, he knows that that was his potty.
I will say, like, don't discipline them too hard or at all when they do go in the house. Like literally just take them outside.
Yeah, I would say it's actually more your fault if they've gone. If they pee in the house, because you need to watch out for the signs.
Like this next question, did you get puppy blues? I think no, because he's still such a puppy and he still looks like a puppy, but looking back at photos I'm definitely like, oh yeah, he was so tiny and it makes me want another one. But anyway, oh, do you want to snuggle, Puggle? How well behaved is Mochi? Did you have to do a lot of training?
It's a work in progress. Like, you never stop training, I would say.
No, definitely not.
They go through phases as well. Sometimes they're like amazing at one thing, terrible at the next, and then you kind of fill in the gaps and go, oh, I need to train that up a bit.
Yeah, part of me wishes like we did put him through like puppy training school, because I have heard from a lot of people that it like makes a big difference, but he was a lockdown puppy and it's expensive. Fave photo of Mochi. I won't go through my camera roll right now because that'll take ages, but we'll do it later and we'll pop it on the screen now. Oh, I have no idea what it is.
What one was that?
I don't know, but we'll decide later and we'll pop it on the screen.
My favourite one is when in like one of the first couple of days where I'm asleep with him on the sofa and he's like tiny. Yeah, that's like my favourite.
What is Mochi like being left alone?
We've been brave enough to do it. I know we've been coming out of lockdown. We've wanted to socialise more. We've gone to work in offices a lot more, so we have integrated it quite well. Like,
we've had to.
Yeah, that's it. You have to live your life. I think sometimes you're shutting the door behind him and then he's barking and stuff. But I think he does settle down and does go to sleep eventually.
In the earlier days, we had a puppy cam and we'd like monitor him on that, and he'd just like bark the whole time. But those were early days, and I have so many messages from people on Instagram being like, they feel like they can't leave their dog alone, especially Dachshund, because they bark so much. It's hard, but you genuinely just have to do it. Otherwise, they're not going to get any better. So
and you're never going to go out again.
No, exactly. You have to go out, but start like small and build up.
Yeah, we never leave him.
Yeah, because the next question is, what's the longest you can leave him alone?
You feel guilty leaving him, to be honest.
6 hours is kind of the max.
That is a mega
That's
cap.
Like, so
3
you can't do like a work day.
No.
Like we couldn't both go to the office for our dog.
He's just a bit of a prince, so we just try to avoid it as much as we can.
How's crate training? My little one really isn't liking his crate at night. I'm sorry, I feel like we actually had quite a good experience with crate training.
He goes in there on his own at night. He likes the blankets and it's all cute and snuggly for him. If he was left to wander around in the bedroom at night, he could eat something or rip up something or do whatever, because he's a naturally curious dog. He would cry and be like, oh, let me on the bed.
Keep doing it and you will see results, and never use it as like punishment.
Yeah. One thing for crate training and toilet training, but we at first left the puppy pads in the crate, but that confused him when we were trying to...
Yeah, no, don't do that.
He was like, oh yeah, it's
well,
it's
maybe
all right.
It works for you.
Yeah. I don't want to say do's and don'ts.
Did not work for
It confused him, like he thought it was okay to shit the bed.
This is a really good question. Do you find it difficult to find places to go to that allow dogs? This is I feel like such a relevant topic for us now. Like now we're in London and we're going out more now because there isn't a lockdown, and he's grown up now, like it's just easier. There's still a struggle with knowing where's dog friendly. We like bringing him along
most of the
every time we go out. Like yeah, but at the weekend we want to do something that's dog friendly.
If it's a pub or a restaurant or whatever, we will try and actively find
one that's dog friendly.
And quite a lot are, especially in London, so we're quite lucky.
Yes, definitely in London because there's so many places, and I think that's just something that's improving.
Moving with the times.
Yeah, moving with the times. More places are dog friendly.
He's also pretty chilled around crowds and stuff. That's one thing. On
yeah,
public
it's weird.
transport as well, on trains.
He's really good
buses,
on the tube.
He's really good, yeah.
Is the vets as expensive or more or less expensive like than you expected?
You haven't really gone to the vets that much, have we? But every time you go, you're just like, oh.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I think it's been cheaper than I thought, just because you always hear like vet bills, don't get a dog because of vet bills. But at the same time, like we've been very lucky. He's
healthy.
Yeah, he's very healthy, not gotten ill. Pay £40 insurance every month, which I think is like definitely on the higher end, simply because that's what's been recommended for dash hounds. And if you know, then you know they have like potential to have back problems and disc problems and all that, so you're just always best getting better insurance so that if something happens, heaven forbid, then you're covered. Of course this question was going to come up. Are you planning on getting a second one? If yes, which breed? So
German Shepherd.
Can you imagine him with a German Shepherd? He'd be an absolute nightmare.
I love German Shepherds, but not with
yeah,
much.
they're beautiful, but he's terrible with big dogs. We've discussed it. It's not like a hard yes we're going to, but I think with time, we're more convinced that it might happen.
Yeah, get another long hair maybe. But
yeah, I
we
think
also
it would be long haired.
need to remember and also emphasize to the viewers that the first couple of weeks are bloody
Hell.
hard. It'll also be so different in terms of the crate training and everything with another dash
dog,
hound
can you
there. It could
imagine?
help the puppy, but
Yeah.
then it could also be a hindrance maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it would help.
We would need to do
I think Mochi would be so cute and protective.
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing about him?
his affection.
Yeah, how affectionate he is. Like, he loves us.
Yeah.
And we love him. And so when you think about, like, we've listed some negatives, his barking, having trouble with his eating habits. And Will actually asked me the other day, he was like, do you worry about Mochi on a daily basis? And I was like, yes. And like, they cause you stress because you love them, but because of the love they give you back, so worth it. Next question, I knew this was gonna come up. Has Mochi been done? And I definitely, obviously wanted to touch on this since this video is a 1-year update. Short answer is no, he's not been done yet. It's like, I think we probably will get him done one day, but just not rushing to do it. And also I've heard from various sources that for dash hounds, because of their backs, like, it's a bit more risky to do it when they're a puppy.
We've spoken to other dash hound owners in the past who have had theirs done. A bit more optimistic that getting them done would actually chill them out and stop the barking and all that sort of stuff. But I've also spoken to someone who says that did not make a blind bit of difference. So not 100% convinced yet that the pros outweigh the cons.
We're kind of just
He's not
going with the flow. He's not
super
aggressive,
aggressive
he's not...
or super horny. He's
just with his toys. He like never humps us. He humped one of Will's friends the other day, which was really unusual because he never normally does that. Here's a good question. How did you train Mochi off leash? And how does your puppy react to other dogs, people? We've already touched on that. He's like, it depends on the situation.
He's indifferent to people.
Yeah.
He does like
on
other
walks
dogs.
and stuff. Yeah, unless it's like a really big dog. He just got it in terms of being off the lead. So like, we never had an issue with that. That's something I think we were really lucky. He always like stuck by us. He like never runs off. It's really good. So I literally have no advice because we were lucky.
I would say, no, I'm not sure we were lucky. I think we
were lucky.
We did it early doors. We did it from the very get-go.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, right, we've walked him up to the park, now let's let him off the lead. And
yeah.
if he was going off a little bit, we go,
Well, he was tiny, you could catch up with him as
yeah.
well,
So,
like if he runs off.
Yeah, like we let him off the lead
it.
from a very young age, so I think he's just always got it.
Do you want to say thank you for watching the Q&A?
Do you want some food?
If you have any more questions, do literally just ask me in the comments or message me on Instagram. But thank you guys for watching. I'll insert some clips now of like the rest of Mochi's day, but you know, the life of a dog is very nice and quite chill. So sending my love. See you guys next week.
See you, bye-bye.
Bye, see you. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Do you wanna have some food?